up, everybody? Welcome to this week's vlog. Well, this week's definitely been different. Compared to recent vlogs I've done more activities and kind of chronicled things that have been happening and just shown little clips. I really haven't sat down and decided I was going to talk or narrate kind of any of the events. But kind of changed things in the past week. I mean, we've got ourselves deep into this COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic that's spread across the globe. And I find myself with more time, not necessarily meaning I'm accomplishing anything, but doing the best to make do with the new challenges, which are kids being home every day, us being home every day since we chose to self-quarantine. Now we're in Arizona, and here things haven't got really bad yet, and I think we're around 20 cases as we record this, 20 deaths, I should say, as we record this. And there's no citywide lockdowns or any of that going on. What there is kind of what there is everywhere, where the restaurants and bars have shut down. Job losses have started to happen because of it. And not just in that, in every industry. In Arizona, where we have a booming economy and a lot of people have come for work and stuff, things have changed a lot here. Even in my wife's capacity, they've started letting people go within that first week of kind of the stock market and things starting to change. As soon as people started staying home, those industries, I think all industries, started to see some change. Yeah, so here we are, where there's not a lot of me leaving the house, so there's not a lot of footage happening here of the normal things, the day-to-day podcast stuff, the day-to-day haps around skill set, people coming and going inside of Skill Set HQ, the little videos of me driving the freeway and the highways and taking the kids where they have to be. Not really any of that. So I guess the bigger question is, how long is this going to go on? How is this going to be ever back to the way it was normal? How can we get out and ride some and Jeep some and get back to camping? And it's funny, I keep getting all these notifications on my Google Calendar for events. You've got this happening today. You've got this happening tomorrow. You've got this happening next week. And none of it's happening. It's all been canceled. And at this point, we'll just use the word indefinitely because we don't know what normal life is going to be like. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this vlog. And it's a little different than normal. And well, make sure to comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and keep this thing going, huh? All right, well, it's no secret, I like my cars. I like bikes too. Pretty much I like anything with wheels, and I tend to lean more towards the well, poop boxes, or project cars, or ones that need a little bit of TLC. You guys were kind enough to share some of your rides with me, and they're a lot better looking than what I've got sitting around these days, but we're working on it. I'm trying to get some of them looking a little better, and maybe I'll actually finish a project or two before I die. I mean, this quarantine might help out. If only I could spend some of this money that I was planning on spending on them instead of saving it because of financial uncertainty. But that's a whole nother story. Here's some of your guys' cars. Thanks for sharing. Got time to lean, got time to clean, so might as well purdy her up. Start making that wish list for stuff we're gonna start changing up soon, huh? Shop dog in his favorite spot. He loves to sunbathe. Good job, dog. Pink belly.
Domino's, I heard hiring, and all these places that people were like, oh, I've never worked here. Now people are like jumping up, going crazy.
Well, and I'm glad you're bringing it up, because this is a good segue to one topic I totally want to hit on this live today. All right, so now's the time that I'm kind of excited about. Over on my Instagram page at SkillsetBen, I threw it over to you guys for a chance to ask me some questions and put me in the hot seat. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take some time now and answer these questions. First question comes from Odin Sanders, and he wants to know if I have any book recommendations. Well, let's see. Right now, I am just finished up this. It's called The Right Kind of Crazy by Clint Emerson. So I'm just going to go ahead and make life simple on me, because I read a lot, but my memory's not great. So this is the most recent book that I recommend. How about that? Go check this one out. All right, the next question is from Dimitri Garcia, and he wants to know the last movie I saw in the movie theater and what I thought about it. I saw James Wan's The Nun. Yeah, it's part of the Conjureverse series. It's a horror movie. It's got a lot of jump scares, a lot of creepy stuff, a lot of gory effects. You guys that follow me know that I'm a big horror fan. That was the last movie I saw. I think it came out the beginning of last year. I don't go to the movie theaters a lot. I have a lot of reasons on that, and well, we're not going to get into that. All right, the next question is from Roguelighter, and he wants to know, what are some of the hidden headaches and or joys of being an editor that wouldn't occur to us? Well, obviously the joys, you guys get to see a lot of them right here on Instagram. I get to meet wonderful people, number one, like you guys. I wouldn't even have started this YouTube thing, or wouldn't have had any of this opportunity to even try any of this stuff in my past life. I was just a regular Joe who thought life was pretty boring. You guys would have seen a lot of boring footage, I guess. So now I get to bring you cool stuff like riding in tanks and shooting flamethrowers and getting my butt body slammed in the ring and that. Some of the headaches, deadlines, coming up with fresh content every week that everybody likes and enjoys. Believe it or not, anybody that's in a creative world knows that that can be a big challenge. It's not always easy to try to outdo the last thing that you did, and that could really mess with you, you know. All right, the next question comes from my good friend at Marcus Torgerson on Instagram and Facebook. Go check him out. His question is, one movie, one snack food, one beverage, one vehicle. Come on, Marcus, you know that's too tough for a guy like me. One movie, go with Evil Dead on this one. One snack food, popcorn. I love popcorn. I can eat popcorn as a morning snack. I can eat it at night. It's the perfect movie companion food. Gotta be that. One beverage, man, coffee. I'm gonna go with Coca-Cola. I really do. Like, I know soda's not good for you and it's the devil and stuff. It's like the crack cocaine of the food industry, but man, it's good. It's good. One vehicle. Wow, that's tough. Anything that I'm currently working on and that I fall asleep at night dreaming about. So that'd be the one vehicle for me, because I've always had one vehicle in my life that I go to sleep, thinking about.
This last question comes from our good friend Road Glider. Feel free to DM me as many questions you like. I don't really have a limit. I wasn't thinking this all the way through when I did this. He wants to know, how do you think we will look back on this pandemic in 10 years? That's a great question, and one I think we're all thinking about. It's probably going to be like Y2K. No one's probably even going to remember it. We don't remember what was on Instagram last week. We don't remember, the big news story of 4 years ago. We don't remember, like, when people were in presidency and huge scandals occurred, and then, like, 8 years later, we tried to make sure that we could get someone that had something to do with that scandal into office or something. Like, people just forget very quickly in this day and age because there's just so much noise out there and so many things being thrown at us all the time. In 10 years, people are going to look back and just joke about toilet paper and how, like, a few people died, and that's it. Most seriously, there'll probably be conspiracies running around then that it never even happened, because that seems to be the new thing, like that things didn't even happen. All right, well, that's it for questions this time around. I think I got to them all. There may have been a few I missed. If so, I apologize. I'll get to those next week. If you have any questions for me that you'd like to know, we want to do this again, go ahead and DM me or just ask below right here on YouTube. Let's do it.